Morning after the dentist. Whoa. Okay. That was a horrible appointment. The plan was just have a tooth pulled, right? Until it got complicated. It took a bit. And when you're already nervous, on the verge of a panic attack, it's a nightmare. If I had been alone, I would have walked away. But I was not alone, so I stayed. Now I went through that feeling of, oh, I'm so mad at you for not letting me leave. But he knew what was best and how sick I would be if I didn't get that done. So, as they convinced me to sit in that chair, the walls start closing in. The chair, I feel, is sinking through the floor. And I am going somewhere where I think I'm dying. I need to leave. I'm gonna run. And out of nowhere, my partner grabs both my hands and anchors me to the room. Only it feels safer than the room. It's just he and I. Then I realize I'm back in the room and I see what's about to happen. They offer to play some music. Just any music. But my partner, he tells them, make it Casey Chambers. Okay. When he did that, my fear of being in that room was less. My fear of letting him see what was going to happen was less. He's my partner. He's here because he wants to be. So I held on tight and we started. And while it wasn't that straightforward, he did have to pull me back quite a few times. That was awful. It was. And I think everyone in that room kind of fell in love with him too. Yeah. That is a love I never thought I'd have. And I can't quite believe that it's mine. He was there with me. So, it took an hour, but we got through that. But then we came home, and he took care of me. He didn't leave. He made sure I had everything I needed. He took care of the kids' dinner, keeping the house clean, quiet. And mostly he just sat with me. So, he only left early this morning to go to work. And he'll be back. So, I'm feeling good today. Not as bad as I thought I'd be feeling. I'm a little hungry. As I've been having soup and ice cream, and I really want a nice big steak. I'm not there yet. He didn't just hold my hands yesterday. He carried my anxiety for me when it was too heavy for me. He didn't make me feel small for being scared. He made me feel like the most protected woman on earth. I had given up on finding this. And I found this in a friend. A friend I thought didn't like me. It is funny. Every Scotch Saturday where I worried that he'd prefer I wasn't there, and he was falling for me. And when I felt interested in him, weirdly interested, I thought, leave him alone. He's been through it. This man is not for you. He's a mate. And when our mutual friend was going out of town, I thought, oh, there goes Scotch Saturday. He invited me to his place for it, and I thought, oh, he's being kind. This is going to be awkward. What are we going to talk about? Well, we found 4 hours of things to talk about. And even in days to come, when he asked me out to dinner, I said yeah, because I thought he was being a mate, feeling sorry for me. When he picked me up, though, with flowers, I said, no one does this. And he said, yeah, they do. As I took the flowers inside, and my daughter asked me, why did he give you flowers? And I said, I don't know. So I had that dinner to think about. How do I feel about that? Really? So after dinner, we did go back to his place to talk some more. And he made that clear. So, the man I thought I should not be interested in was showing interest in me. And I felt really happy about that. So, okay, there is an age difference. He has had a lot more life experience than me. And this is why I thought, well, we won't have enough in common. But we do. Age is just a number, right? You love who you love. And I have had plenty of wrong relationships with men my own age. The happiness I have found now with someone I thought was a friend, and I thought, oh, if I were older, if he were younger, he'd be interested in me. And he was. We could be more concerned with what other people think, but if you live your life that way, you're going to miss out on some really great stuff. I am not going to miss out on my happiness because of what others may think. I mean, the real people who deserve a place in my life will see, okay, you've found someone who treats you the way you should be treated. And that's good. That's fantastic, right? Anyone who's not happy about that, they know where they can go. So, thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next one.